Right, welcome back. You're still watching the SABC's Prime News, and we take a look at some business news now. And some good news: the country has lifted itself out of a recession after contracting in the previous 2 quarters. The economy grew in April to June period this year by 2.5%.
So this is slightly better than expected. While analysts have welcomed the latest figures by Stats SA, however, they remain unconvinced that numbers like this are sustainable.
It was good news from possibly Padi Lahotla's last GDP announcement as Statistician General. He leaves his current position at the end of next month. The swing out of the recession into growth of 2.5% in the second quarter was largely due to a 33% surge in agricultural output.
Agriculture, the maize boom that came with the late rains that caused that sector to be punching above its weight.
The finance ministers welcomed the latest growth figure, cautioning against premature celebration.
We need to sustain the growth over the next 2 quarters because ultimately it's the year-end performance that's going to indicate whether the economy is going to sustain the growth trajectory and contribute positively towards job creation and addressing poverty and inequality in South Africa.
Economist Davi Roth says while a shift into the positive is good news, policy uncertainty will keep South Africa in an investment recession.
There's a lot of money lying in the banks of companies, for example, waiting to be invested. So the question is, why don't they invest? And I speak to many business people, I speak to many companies and many boards, and they all tell me, listen, there's uncertainty. I don't want to invest in South Africa because I've got uncertainty on all sort of things.
With little investment, the shift into positive growth will bring scant relief to the 9.3 million people out of work. The positive growth in the second quarter will certainly be credit positive for South Africa, but it may not be enough to convince ratings agencies that the economic tide has changed. They want to see evidence of sustained growth, policy stability and improved investor sentiment to stop the downgrades. Devin Murrigan, SABC News, Johannesburg.